Alright. What up, what up, what up, what up, what up, what up, what up? What the freaking shit hell? These captions is just, oh my god. It's not accurate at all. But who cares about it? It's frustrating, yeah, it's frustrating, yeah. Whatever, never mind. Now, let's go on with the tutorial, shall we? Alright, so one guy in the Discord, Bishal, asked me to do a tutorial right there. And I gotta do a animation that looks like this video. He wants to know how to create such a animation in Cinema 4D. So we're gonna jump right into it and we will try to emulate and recreate a simulation like that. So that is what and let's jump right into it, shall we? By the way, just coming to college and subscribe and whatnot, because it's something's about to happen down here, and I'm also sharing a lot of, well, not a lot yet, but very useful resources you can use, like for using AI for free. This is, some say it's better than the journey, and using ChatGPT and all that, you know, just, yeah, don't shilling my Discord. I'm gonna go here onto the DMs, and here is this. So how do we create animation like that? First, what I would do essentially is take notes here on the side, so we can know what kind of scenes we need. So how many seconds? Okay, we need a 9. It's 9, okay? 9-second animation, pretty much 9-second going from there. It's kind of, it's just panning. It's just going in line, I think. It's not even rotating. I think just straight the camera with the target. So yeah, I think it's straight movement with the, it's like a slider. This is a slider. Basically, on cinematic terms, this is called a slider, okay? A slider. So here, yeah, sorry. So you can see the on-screen commandos right down there on the screen. That's pretty fancy. So first we need a 9-second slider. Then maybe what's next? So then it spins, right? It's just spinning. Boom. Spinny think 1 second. I mean 1 sec. Just like that. I'm gonna call it like that. I know it's not technical. And then it just rotates into itself. Okay. It's rotating into itself and then it zooms out. So it's a, I would say it does this spinny thing here and it gets up. Oop. Spinny thing. It gets up. And then it rotates how many degrees it's rotating. That was a full spin, right? Whoop. I don't know, it just rotates, okay? Rotation, we will try to match the same movements. Rotation slowly, and that's it. So essentially we got these 3 parts on the video, and we will try to match it and to make it nice. Okay, so here we go, wish me luck. I will use it as reference down here on the screen, but yeah. Just a second. Here we are. Okay. So inside the Cinema 4D because he sent me these stones right here. Now let me show you what I did to get all organized, because you maybe want to know or something. So just a second. So essentially I dropped the FBX that he sent me here. It's pretty, yes, whatever. So it was like this, right? It was like this, the object. Right now I'm clicking like Alt key and left click, middle click, and right click. You gotta master these commandos because it's gonna be very, very, very useful back in your journey as a motion designer or whatever. It's gonna help you really much. So right now what we need essentially is to make this into a ring, because he told me like, no, it's a ring. Not really. So what I did is Alt C and then you use a null, right? And I made everything into a null, which is a jewelry and stuff. And I rotated this minus 90 degrees right here, and I want to rotate it as well 90 degrees right here. Now what I'll do is I need a torus, so Alt C torus, and we want this torus to be in the X. Then I push T for scale. I come down here. Also, if you get out of this scene and you're like here, and where am I? Just press O and you will go to the selected object. This is very useful. I wish I knew that before. Now, if you can see points or anything, is because this is not a polygon object. So you want to switch to model here, and you have these little handles that you can use for tweaking and making your ring. So you just bring the stories right there. I think like this, it's pretty dope how it feels. And I will just have it like that. Alright, cool. Now, what we want is emulating that simulation, the movements and camera movements and stuff. I think I won't go into rendering this time. This is going to just be animation, camera animation and motions and stuff. So a little bit smaller and a little bit thicker right there. Yeah. Nah, it's fine. Yeah, it's perfectly fine. So once we got this, I put this into a new null. But what happens, this is middle click, by the way, in the mouse, or you can go here as well. So what happens is the axis is right there on the middle. So what I want to do is center the axis. You can go mesh and I believe, well, select tools, axis. Yeah, they change it. So it's in tools, axis, and you can go center, axis to axis center and whatnot. You could go and do this and use the Y at 100% to center it out, I believe. But it's a little bit confusing, axis to, it's a little bit confusing. I don't really know how it works, to be honest. So the dirty way to do it is just selecting this tool right here, press E for moving it around, and just bring it down here. You just bring it down here and you're all set, right? There is the axis. Then you unselect this, go into your group of objects. You click here on any arrow with a right click and it will reset the position. So right now we got it right there. So for the first shot of this video, remember that the ring is just full, it's just in the floor. So what we can do is we can create a plane we can create a collider body into the plane, and we can create a rigid body into the ring. Oh, wow. And I can't go back. No, I didn't want that. Oh my God. So I thought it could group everything into the same thing, but apparently it didn't because, okay. You need to go here and connect objects probably and make them into the same object maybe now. And make a rigid body with that. And now the rank is falling into the ground, right? I just save this one. I just hide the everything just in case, just as a backup. So you got your ring realistically falling into the ground. Boom. And maybe now it's fine. So we will bake it or we will stop the simulation or something. So I think maybe if we stop it, okay, it's gonna go back into the same thing. So let it fall. You can make this maybe 240 frames. Just what, 8 seconds, 3 frames, I believe. I don't know, somewhat like that. So here we got a ring. What you can do is just also current state to object, and you hide the previous one, and I believe okay. So let it fall. This is the easiest way actually to do it, I believe. Otherwise, well, you could manually like rotate the ring so it makes sense there, but I think it's just better this way. I think it's just better this way. But actually then we need to make it rise. No, I think I'm going to do it manually. I think it's better for this case. So actually, first, because if you see it, it's not falling down abruptly. It's just rising smoothly, right? Boom. And with some sort of animation and everything. So we got to animate it instead of using dynamics. So here is what we're going to do, right? Here's what we're going to do. Right now, this, if we press R, we can make it fall and move and everything. The only thing is that there is the contact point, and when you do this, you see what happens. It will go inside. So I don't know if it was P or what is the shortcut for that? L. So with the L, you can edit the axis. We will try to move it somewhere like this, right? And then just press L again, bring it down. Somewhat like that, I believe. Yeah, that's fine. Now, that's fine. That's perfectly fine. And okay, so first shot, let's create a camera. So camera, is this a camera? Yes. Okay, so there is your camera. If you press here, you get inside the camera. Now we are moving the camera around. Very cool, very nice. But what we need is a slider. So what we're going to do is a line to spline. We want the align to spline thing, and we need a spline, actually. We need a spline that is like a line or an arc. I would use the arc one, but I think that video is very linear, so I don't know about it. But yeah, probably it might be the arc one. But you want to make sure it's not bending so much. So you can make it like this maybe. And then you press C. Then you go into point mode. And then maybe you want to delete that one. So it's kind of like a line, but yeah, more or less. So you go into the arc, you go into object mode, model mode, and then you will scale this. We can rotate it. This is basically the path that we want the camera to follow, right? So I'll put it where it's supposed to be, which is somewhere around here. And then you go into the stack spline path right here. I got a fancy thing right here that we can highlight things on the screen. So spline path, and right here you want to drop the arc. But you see right now that the camera is pointing out, so you need in the camera a target. You want the target tag right there. And I recommend you to create another null and call it target. And let's call it rank. Just make it organized and nice and call it path. All right, so here is the plane, here's the ring, here's the camera, and here's the target, and here's the path. So the target is in the middle. You just drop this into the target object, and now you can see it's looking at the ring pretty much. Now you can move the target object wherever you want, so the camera is pointing to it. And now the camera, I believe it's also in the path, so you can see the movement smoothly right there. Right? And you can play around with the camera lenses as well. You go to the object and you can make it like a 60 millimeters. That's up to you completely. I believe that camera in the video, maybe it's a 50. Maybe say, I don't know. I'm going to use a 50. I'm going to use a 50. So here we know. All right, let's pop the calculator right there. And so 24 divided by 30, it's 8 seconds, just like I said. Now, what we want is 9 seconds slider moving. So in total, the animation is like, what is it? 19 seconds? 19 seconds. So we want 19 times 30, 570, all right? Now you want 30 times 9 is 270. All right, so from the frame 1, all right, type 1 there. From the frame 1 to the frame 270, this is going to move, right? Like this, I believe. Let me check real quick. This video is real long right now already, and it's a very simple video. I don't understand why. Okay, let's get back to it. So essentially 9 seconds, and then it spins to get up, right? In 1 second, it spins to get up. 9 seconds, going like this. And when it's past the rock, so it goes past the rock, actually, it starts here and it goes past the rock. So it's a little bit weird, honestly. I'd say the camera is a little bit more narrow. And it's weird because the video starts like this, but so okay, so you visualize the whole ring, this and until the last stone right there. Boom, and right there it goes up, yeah. So essentially, maybe actually it was an arc, actually. Maybe it was an arc. This is up to you. I mean, if you don't like this path, you can modify it, you can create another one. I don't know, that's completely up to you. You can make it into a circle. That's absolutely up to you. Like, for real, for real. Where is it? Here. So maybe you want it to be like this instead. So you go here, you drop the new path, you go in the camera, and the target maybe place it right here. Yeah, that's more like it. And then so actually this goes down here. So we have this animation going. I don't know if it's actually having any. It starts already spinning up very fast. Boom, 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 boom. Oh my god, the playback. And it slows down at the end. All right, so the first, how do you do that? All right, you go here to extensions. You go into timeline, dope shit. And this is the timeline, dope shit. And it's looking kind of like shit. But anyway, what you want to do here is instead of this is the, is it speeding up slowly? You can see it right here, maybe. It's got some curves. If you want to start right away, you use this one, right? And so this is going to start like the one in the, well, I don't know, is this going to slow down here? Right. So it's got this and it's got this. I know what we're going to do to keep the other one is just drag this here. So barely, it's got no, it speeds up right away. And then it slows down right here a little bit. Okay, and here is when it goes up on its feet. So how we do that? I'm gonna save the project, by the way. I'm gonna save the project. Right there. And here we need to, this ring is gonna get up. All right. So right here in 1 second, so in 1 second, 270 plus 30, oh no, plus 30, it's 300. So in 1 second, this should get up. So from here, we will animate it, boom. And at 300, 300, 300, please, 300 here. 300, this should be 0. And I don't know if this is making spinny spins or what. Let me check. When it gets up, or is it camera? Actually, it does like. Is it camera, right? No, it's the ring. Wow, that's technical actually. Meanwhile it's getting up, and that's like 3,000 freaking spinny spins. So how many? One. Wait. Whoop. 1, 2, 3. Like 2 or 3 maximum, right? And then the camera is there watching the stone, right? So the camera goes up slightly a little bit, right? Yeah, the camera just goes up on the target. So what we gotta know is that from here on the 270, if you want to select the frame, actually you go here, 270, and from 270, you want to animate this target right here. So you put a keyframe, then you go 300, and then you want to be somewhere around there, right? Cool. That's pretty fast, but yeah, essentially that. And 270, you also want to animate the ring rotation, I guess. So we go here, and I believe this is the rotation, and then 300, and then 360 times 2 is 720. So 720. I'm going to do 2 flips here. Oh my god. I don't know how this it's going to look a little bit rookie. I don't know, man. I'm doing what I can. Whoop. This is exactly what we're going for, right? And it's just adding some motion blur and some shit, and you got it. You got it. I'm sure about it. You 100% got it. So now the camera is facing the ring on the front, right? Whoops. And it's on the front, spinning around this thing again. So, so maybe it goes backwards, or no, it goes, huh. Okay, so maybe, instead of 300 degrees, we're gonna spin it a little bit more. So it's here, right? Somewhere around here. Boom, keyframe that. And the camera path is going to animate as well. So 270 camera path, you want to keyframe the Y, then you go 300, and you bring it, oopsie doopsie. What the because we are not using this path. Okay, we're using this arc right now. So one thing you can do to keep it organized is just create a null, call it trash, right? And just inside null, insert everything that you are not using on the scene, right? And you hide it from the scene. Path. Okay, cool. So from 270, you want to animate that for 1 second. So it goes a little bit higher. I believe it's somewhat like that. What? And then here, we are in this path, right? This path and this path. And we are at 100, so if we go down, it goes backwards. So from here, you should get into a new path or a new camera. Can we do this? Yes, no problemo. You know, it's a little bit tricky, I reckon, but it's not impossible. It's not impossible. So we just move this path. So the beginning of the path is where the other path ends. I want to make sure, I think it's tied. I think it's tied. And then you want to go into the path thing. Now go one frame backwards and you want to animate this. And go one frame forward and you want to drop here the path one, the new path we created. But I think it's confusing. So this is going to be path 1 and this is going to be path 2, right? Save the project every time in a while because this is lots of work, I reckon. So what happens here is that we go from here to here. But also you gotta keep in mind the position, enable that so you are in this 0% position, boom, boom. Oh, man, it's weird. It's weird actually. And then it keeps going, right? It keeps going forward. For how long is that? Until the second round 14, right? Right. So 30, it's like 4 seconds more. 30 times 4, it's 120. 300 plus 120. 420. Fair enough. Fair enough. 420. I am stupid. This tutorial is super long, honestly. But yeah, from here to the 420, it's going to move around. So we see the rocks. It's a whole ring on a scene, actually. I don't know how this is feeling, actually. Whoa, what happened there? I don't know. This is actually weird. Oh, mama. I think this is path 1. Path 1, path 1, path 1. Okay, let's troubleshoot it. What a freaking hell is happening here? Okay, yeah, I messed it up. What happened is that I animated it. Okay. So 270, 270, 270 until the camera path. Oh my god. Yeah, 101 it apparently is. Oh, okay. So 100, that's 100. Now it's doing some weird stuff here. Now let's see what is going on. That's what's going on with the This is the align to spline that we are talking about. So apparently, it might be this. It might be just clicking there. Yep. Just with that, we selected that. We canceled the curve animation and everything is fine. So in theory, it was fine. My calculations, it just, when it smoothes things out, sometimes it just bad. Boom, it goes up, then starts spinning again. And what was the next thing? This is actually tricky. Boom, goes around the rocks, and then spins twice. Well, once, I think. One spin, and the camera goes out. One spin and the camera goes out. Okay. So how do you do that? How do you do this? Wait, for how long this does this? Now we are in the second 420, right? Yeah. So we are there, and then boom. 1 second, zoom out, and then keeps rotating, right? So 1 second, zoom out from 420, from the 420. We can do this by moving the camera or by playing with the lenses. I will do it with the playing with the lenses kind of thing. So this 1 second, 420 plus 30 is 450. Yeah. So here it's going to be like this, maybe. Yeah, it's some sort of effect like that. So you put a 50 millimeters here, and so whoop, it's going to do that. And if you want it to rotate, you just need to come here and essentially just go into the ring and make it spin. Just make it spin again. So the spinny spin. All right, let's go into, what is this? Oh my God, no, I don't know what I'm doing here. All right, so here from 420, just put a keyframe, and then on the 450, another keyframe, and you use this. So you will go plus 360. Keyframe that, whoop, and there you go. And then it just keeps spinning on and on and on, right? Slowly until the video is done. So until the rest of the video, it just spins slowly a little bit farther. It does the spinny thing, whoop. And then just spins until it's like that. Cool. So I believe that is what you're going for. What? No, but it spins on the same direction. What the fuck? I think I had to instead. Oh my God. Yeah. 799 minus 360. Okay, so it's 799. This ain't easy. I know this. This is not easy peasy, lemon and squeezy. Alright, so 799 minus 360. So it rotates to the other direction. And now 439. All right, go into the end. 439. And make it spin until it's like that, I believe. Yeah, like that. So somewhat like that. And this is your animation, my friend. Like, I don't know if exactly it's 100% the same, but let's check this out, shall we? It goes around the ring. You see all the rocks. Whoop, it goes up. Then it rotates around. Boom. It rotates like this. And maybe at the end, well, maybe at the end, I reckon here on the ring rotations, you could go into rotation, and here, this is like slowing down, right? Wait. So you could select this point and just not slow it down. Well, I believe is the other kind of rotation. Is it? No? What the hell? Alright, some funky stuff is going on here. I believe. I just want this to be linear. That's so much asking. That's so much asking, Cinema 4D, please. Oh my god. Wow, what a professional tutorial. Anyway, details on this thing. When it goes up, I'd say when it goes up, there is one thing I want to change because it goes up and then it bounces, right? Oh my god, I can buck it up now. Oh yeah, here we go. Here we go. I'm just pressing through and dragging the mouse. So 1, 2. Oh my god, it's a little bit fast, honestly. Like, whoa. this is not the best, honestly. Like, whoa. Okay, so if you want to do the bouncy thing, let me see if I can pull this off. Oh my god, this is why I love AI so much. Like, it's a lot of trouble, but not even close. Not even close to this. This is the rotation, and this is the rise up, right? Whoa, spinning thing, yeah. So here is when it's rising up. All right, so now we got a linear rising thingy, right? It raises up. I'm gonna solo this, right? So we just see it rise it up, right? Cool. Now, if we go in here, can we modify the spline, please? And maybe we need to select the spline tool. The spline tool, maybe. How is this done? I don't even know. Spline. In theory, we got a spline right there, but I don't know why I cannot pull it. Maybe if I pick up this tool here. I don't know. I'm just pushing everything. I'm just pushing everything, but there's gotta be something that we can pull this spline with. Like we can put this point into a spline and we can just drag it, right? So I don't know, maybe I have to, this is what I was talking about. Cool. This is what I'm talking about. So you actually can select this and make it bigger. That's what I'm talking about. So I'm going to select both of this. Ah, here we go. 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 So this is how you do it. And if we solo this, you see that? You see that? That's what we're going. That's what we're going for. Now, boom. See that? It's a little bit fumbly, I'd say. Wait, let me undock this real quick. Why the freaking? And now you see what is going on, right? Now it's like gone, and I can even select that. I can even select that right now because I just fumbled it too far. Alright. Please let me freaking select this. I don't know what is the way that I should do this, honestly. Let me check it out. Let me check it out. Come on. No, this is not the way. Definitely. This is definitely not the way. This is definitely not the way. It was better before. Why it goes down so bad? I think I know. I think I know. I think I know. And it's because the animation is perfect, it's beautiful. As you can see. But we got a problem. We got a problem, and that is this ring is going up. Right? It's going up. What the hell? What the hell? I think I'm making it worse. I think I'm making it worse. Please, Clippy, please help. Please, for the power of Clippy, please help me right freaking now, please. Ah, this is hard. That's why I don't. Alright. This is a spinning, and the problem was that as I move this somewhere, it's got to be more like this, right? Somewhere nice like that. But this is keyframe, so I don't know how it's gonna pan out, honestly. Like 300, there we are on the 300, on the frame 300, beautiful. We are on the ring, and there it is, but it's gotta be 0, right? It's gotta be 0. And I don't know if now we got some sort of bouncy thingy going on. Oh my gosh, this is crazy. Okay, I think I gave up. I gave up on it. This was better before. What the fuck I did? I'm going to just go Control set a bunch of times. And Control set, Control set, Control set. I think we saved it, right? We didn't? Oh my god. Alright, never mind. This is perfect. This is perfect, isn't it? Boom. And then boom. Now you gotta play with the curves. Right here also I want to you gotta play with the curves if you want to animate that kind of motion. And that is something pretty tricky to achieve sometimes, but it shouldn't be too hard. It shouldn't be too hard. So here on the target, you want to animate the target. So when you do the spin thingy here to the 450, I believe, you will bring the target down so this is still on the frame, right? Boom. And so that's like this. Perfect. Beautiful. Beautiful ring animation. This is what it is. This is what it is, my friend. And the plane, yeah, I'm going to disable the plane. So this is how it looks like. This is a tutorial. That's what I think it is. Yeah, you can work more on the. Oh my god, what the fuck happened here? Yeah, we got some weird animation here going. Like, really, timeline dope shit. I'm not very happy with it. But yeah, like it's not really working very fine here. Maybe another version of Cinema 4D, it was better, but here it's a little bit of pain in the ass. I could say it's a little bit of a pain in the ass, honestly, like without a doubt. And this, what the fuck is this? Honestly, I think you better go with the linear animations, and that's it. Boom, it's spinning, it's spinning, it's spinning, and it's not stopping, and just like this, boom, you got it. So I think it's not half bad. I think it's pretty good. Actually, you know, it could be smoother at some points. You gotta really work on the transitions and timings and all of that. But this is the basis, and I hope you enjoyed. And please, you don't forget to subscribe for whatever. Oh my god, I love it. I love it. So that was it. That was all. Hope it was useful for someone. And yeah, I hope Bishal don't kill me because it's not exactly the same. But I will send him the video and see what he says. Right? Because that's as good as I can get it right now in the time that I have. That was all. Hope you learned something. And if you don't, just join the Nifty College and hope that you learn something more in there. Bye.